Hello, everybody. Good morning, good evening, if that's where you are. My name is Margaret. Welcome to my channel. You're on Booktube. And today, what we're doing, since it is the last Friday of the month, happy Black Friday, is a final Friday productivity sprint stream. So, everyone may be recovering from yesterday in the US if it was a big eating day. And for us, it was a big family day. So good day, and hope everyone else had some good family times as well, connecting. What we're here to do today is productivity. So for me, that means doing some planning, doing some preparation for future live streams, including the Fireside Chat that will happen immediately following this stream. Hop out and hop back in. And probably at least one of the sprints should be writing for NaNoWriMo. My strategy is going interestingly. So, yeah, I'm still ahead, but like I have another overnight train journey without Wi-Fi, so we'll see. But anyway, welcome. And if you are here to read, that is perfectly satisfying as a productivity sprint. If you are here to write, get down in the trenches with me and with the rest of us. If you are here to get your online shopping done because there's some great deals on, hey, maybe that's how you make your budget work, right? That sounds great to me. Let me know what you're working on, and we will jump into our first sprint. So I've gone 5 minutes early to start and sort of get the intros out of the way there because the Fireside Chat will start at 11 a.m., which means I will cut this stream a little early. So I just gave myself 5 minutes on this end to start. So let us know what you are working on, and we'll just jump into our first sprint at 9. I'm going to use a nice timer by HK Darkwood. It's magical, so hopefully that sets the mood for a nice, calm workspace. That's what we're here for. Encouragement and community and getting work done that you can't seem to do on your own. Sometimes it's just easier to sit down with someone across from you and go, okay, go. So that's what we'll do. And I may put up a poll in the chat or something like that. But we'll aim for 3 25-minute sprints, which means a little less talking today. And yeah, let me know what you're going to work on. And like I said, my first sprint is going to be planning related and then prepping for the live streams that are coming up for me. Jim is here. Jim's books reading and stuff. 20 subs to go. I know, I went down 1 and then up 2. So Amy's post, I think, got me 2 more. So I'm excited. 20 more subscribers and then I will hit 1,000, which is just like my excuse to go on a trip. And since this will be my first international trip since being on Booktube, I'm definitely gonna like vlog it, try to meet up with people. It won't be super long, but like I'm excited. So thanks, Jim, for the vote of confidence. Christopher Evenstar, hello, good morning. Reading topology. I have to leave in an hour. Oh, okay. Well, then we'll get 1 good sprint and maybe half of another one under your belt before you have to go. And Kat Parazelis edits and rewrites. Same old, same old. That's good. That's like building up endurance and skill. That's what we like to see. All right. So 9 o'clock, we're going to jump into our first sprint, and I will see you in 25 minutes. Good luck, everybody. Okay. Let me Okay. Welcome back, everybody. We just did our first sprint. There we go. It is still morning here, so my hair is misbehaving. How did that go for everybody? The cocoa is now cold. That's fine. We had some folks step in, which is lovely to see. We had Leo Bancroft working on my holiday card so I can get it ordered. Must do some of those fancy personalized photo cards. Wish I had made it with Nano, but this isn't the year for me, I guess. All good. You win some, you lose some, you know when to fold them or something. I don't know what that song is, but it could apply here. Who knows? And then we had Rachel Morley come in. She always hopes we're having a fantastic day, which is lovely. It is a fantastic day. It's beautiful here in sunny California. I'm very much enjoying it. I think I'm getting sunburn whenever I go out on my long walks. Melissa, fully booked. Haven't been able to catch one of these in a long time. I know, I've missed you. Currently reorganizing my bookshelf, and I said that is the noblest type of productivity for sure. And then Jim came back in, I think, answering the "what you working on" question. He is reading Martin Chuzzlewit still, which he started at the beginning of October. I don't know. I know you've read plenty of other things, but this is tending to tell me that maybe this isn't the best read if you're still reading it. But we'll see. We'll see at the end when you give us a review. I'd love to see Martin Chuzzlewit in a 1-minute review because it's such a huge book. Jocelyn Carter came in. Happy Friday. I love the unicorn cowboy. That's just perfect for today's mood. R.C. Scott coming in with all the heart emojis and the rock emojis. Lovely. And Felicia just came in. Hey, Felicia, dreamingtruth.author. Nice to see you. I hope everyone's Turkey Day was good. It was great. I had teamwork. We did it sort of parceled out, and I think no one got overwhelmed, and we all helped out with the dishes except my dad, and I think it worked out real well. I had a rainbow plate. There's like a bonus extra, what is it, serotonin maybe, when you get a rainbow on your plate from the food, so that was really nice. Yeah, you got to know when to hold them. Thank you. That's the first line. There we go. Okay. And Rachel, I don't know. My part of Southern California has a mild overcast, which is very cozy. Okay. All right. Well, where I usually am in Portland, Oregon is socked in, foggy, rainy, and wet. So I'm enjoying the sort of cold, sunny days here in Northern California. Cat Puss says, I wish I was in California, but it's quite nice here too. Now the heat has eased off. Yeah, anyone with a heat wave at this moment is, oh. And then Jim says, Dickens books can take me up to 6 months. Oh, I don't remember that one. I made a 1-minute review of Bleak House, but admitted to defeat at the end. With the 1-minute review or with the book? I mean, it could be either way. I got through that one, but I think it's the only Dickens I've ever actually read all the way through. I think it is. So, Christopher says, sunny in Portland today. Yuck. Wait, which Portland? I don't know which one you're talking about. I had someone else come on and say, I think Book Time with Ryan saying Portland, Maine. It's the only Portland. And I thought, watch it, buddy. All right. So I did do pretty well. I think I'm looking good for my live stream at 11. In case you don't know, I do Fireside Chats twice a month. They're usually at 5 p.m. Pacific, so that it's like an evening fireside thing. But because this is Black Friday and everything's sort of special holiday times, and my guest is in the UK, we're doing it right after these sprints. And so that'll be 7 p.m. her time. and that is Heather Gregg, who actually runs creative workshops. So we'll be doing some flash fiction sort of prompt writing, but I definitely want people to hear about her offerings of workshops and other things that she does with Heather Gregg Creative. So looking forward to that. So I'm looking at the calendar for videos. I think my next thing is working on other video prep and then just like other work prep. I have about 4 like jobs that I juggle. So that is going to be a little dicey in the next 3 to 4 days. So I need to make sure I do the right things at the right time to get everything to people who need it. And make sure I finish Nano. So that will be my next planning activity. But yeah. Oh, Jim says Portland is a town in Dorset, a county on the south coast of the West Country in England. I think when I looked it up, because I knew Portland, Maine had to be a renamed town as well, it's actually an island or it's reached by a causeway because there's the huge quarry of Portland stone that is still used there. And they talk about it when they talk about old historical buildings in England all the time. So I knew it was going to be a city in England or a place that quarried stone. And I think it's an island. So yeah, there's lots of Portlands, but you know, we're the one making the news. So hey. All right. Oh, this is so sweet. Yes, it is an island. Yeah, I looked it up the other day and I was like, oh, there's like a little causeway. Pretty nice. So yeah, we can jump back into our second sprint because I think Christopher still has some time if we want to get another sprint underway. I'm going to be working on my next video and slotting work sessions the next 3 to 4 days. As I said, feel free to say what you're going to be working on or how you're doing in Nano if you're participating in the writing challenge that is NaNoWriMo. I will just say for anyone who is new or doesn't know, I have a box set out and it's 3 books and it's historical fiction, which is great for fall reading. If you follow me on Instagram, I just put up a lot of stories about, well, some are just nice sort of calming things, but I'm trying to drop some of the sales that I see that I'm interested in for Black Friday and share them with people, especially friends that have books that are on sale or fun stuff. Like Scrivener has a 25% off sale today. So if you haven't tried it or have been curious, like it's a good time to jump in. So check that out in my Instagram stories. My name on Instagram is @MargaretPenard. It's very difficult, I know. All right. Rachel says, what if Portland was a simplified name after the course of years, but was originally the Portal Lands, which referred to the fairylands? Oh, I like that. I love it. And I love hearing the history, especially of towns and places in Britain that were like several words and they've just been smushed and like weathered over time, basically, until they fit into this compact sort of portmanteau. So this is perfect. I love this. Cat's Novel Adventures. Good morning. Good morning. Everyone's saying hello. And the Writing Sisters, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Oh, yes. Cat Paw says, great idea. Yes, Pat's brain. Good work. I love it. Oh, boy. Okay, so I got the next timer in my little timer list, also by HK Darkwood. And this is like a wintry Northern Lights one, which is pretty. I'll keep the music very low in case people don't want that included. Listen to what you want. But let's jump into our next sprint. And yeah, let me know what you're working on. And good luck. Oh, I just missed it. Okay, stop it there. I was so focused, everybody. Okay, I made some good progress. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me report out what I did before I forget where I was, and then we can join in congratulating each other on how we did. That was our second sprint today. Um, so I did planning the first sprint, and then I was trying to see if I can make myself big. If I could get this video idea done enough that it would be good for a topic and not like half-baked for Sunday's video. And I think I can. I got further this time. Basically, what I'm going to do is tell people I'm a beginner with vertical format videos, and they're hard because there's so many choices and so many little details that change when you go from this platform to that platform. So I've been experimenting sort of systematically, but not like very technically taking notes. So what I'm going back and doing now is taking an example from each sort of pathway to make these vertical format videos to give people a taste of pros and cons, sort of pitfalls for certain pathways that I have found. And full disclosure that like I'm not perfect at any of these, but they have helped me grow. They have helped other people grow. They seem to be the only thing that really does right now, unless you're like glued to the trends. So I thought it would be a useful video. So hopefully coming out Sunday, I'll have examples and some data and yeah, some of the fun stuff with vertical format videos, like, the ones that you use your phone to do. So that's what I was working on, and it takes big concentration. So that's why I was like, whew, glued to all the devices until the very last minute. So how did you guys do? I had some people come in, so I'll say hello. I also had some people leave. So Writing Sisters came in right before the break, and then the Blind Sisters came right after the break. So I wanted to say hello. Writing Sisters saying there's an epic fantasy book fair hosted by Courtney Cannon, which is CL Cannon, part of the Indie Go Indie Now. Sorry. I was like, I know there's an order for those words to be in. That is correct. So yeah, they're a great group. Jocelyn saying, I'm so glad for the sprints today. I thought that everyone would be taking off for Black Friday. And no, I actually took off for Thanksgiving. So I'm back here. Oh, and speaking of that, my other task was, besides the video prep, to go over the next 3 days. I haven't done that, and I really need to. So I guess the next sprint would be doing that. Jim gave us an anagram of Portland, Oregon, poltroon, danger, which I love because poltroon is such a Shakespearean word. Or maybe I should say Elizabethan. If he didn't invent it, perhaps I should just call it Elizabethan. Blind Sisters, I do Cyber Monday. Stores are crazy today. Yes, I'm here at home. We're not going out to stores. No. Yeah, definitely support that. Christopher, I think, jetted out for his next event. Said, Happy Friday, everybody. Rachel said, too broke to do Black Friday. But, and I'd love to point this out, I will see if I can find your post on Instagram to share as well. If anyone is in a shopping spirit, there's a Kickstarter for A Dance of Mist and Fury, and it's pre-launch right now. So following, sharing is free. Yes, totally awesome to support your friends that way. JC Carpenter came in, said hello. And then I loved this. Jocelyn said, I'm suddenly in the mood to watch Legend. I saw a clip from where Darkness was trying to make the moves on Lily and have been wanting to watch it ever since. Now, Legend is the one with David Bowie. That is the one with David Bowie? I can't remember. There's this and there's Dark Crystal, and I think I haven't seen either. There's also The Never-Ending Story. There's these sort of like mix of multimedia movies for kids, but they were also really traumatizing, and there's sort of a group of them, and I think I've only watched one. So I don't think I've ever seen Legend all the way through, but I could be. Rachel made some tea and eggs and toast, which sounds lovely. And the emojis. I love the food emojis. Cats eating leftovers while watching YouTube. Right on. That's a great combination. Sometimes, I have the urge to do several things at once because I don't feel like I can do one thing at a time because there's too many things that need doing, and that's when I usually need to remind myself, "It's okay, take a full belly breath, let it out, like, the world is not going to end if you don't get your to-do list done." So just a reminder in case anyone needs it. Also a reminder, take a drink, hot cocoa, or hydrate. JC asks, "Have you done a video on how you come up with your video ideas?" No, no. It's it's the zeitgeist, JC. It's just whatever I'm working on and whatever drifts in like pollen or yeast onto the windowsill of my brain. There's that wouldn't be a very interesting video. I've seen other people do it, but not for me. Jim says, "I'm hearing a lot of echo. I'm not sure if it's you or my computer." Oh, I hope it's not me. Um, oh no, JC hears it too. Kat hears it too. Well, I have my YouTube sites muted. A Spooktober voice. I don't think I changed anything. Um, maybe it'll just go away. Jocelyn says I should feed myself. I've only got one sentence. My brain is jumbled. If I feed it, I'm sure it'll work. Yes, self-care, food and drink. I'm all for that. Oh, hi, JC. I said that in the Spooktober voice, although hopefully it's just gone away. Newly focused on breakfast. Yes. And JK Lambo, hey Joanne, I warmed up leftovers from Thanksgiving dinner, waiting for my mom to get plantain from the grocery store. That sounds like a good thing happening. And JC says, I totally understand that feeling, Margaret. You need to do multiple things at once because you can't settle on one thing. It drives me crazy. Where's my clone? I know. That's sort of a different thing because like so the rapid task switching is what I think I do when I'm being productive. Because as soon as my mind starts to wander on task number one, I go, okay, I can't do this anymore. And I switch to task number two. I guess what I was talking about was more like, oh, I can't just sit down and watch YouTube because like my hands need to be doing something, or like my mouth should be doing something, or like I I I I I need to divert my attention because it feels too indulgent to do just one thing at once, which is silly. So yeah, it's not that bad. The echo. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully it's not the background music. It's really low. Sorry. But yeah. Uh, so I will again have to delay writing any nano words until later in the day, which it is what it is. We'll just have to keep going with that. Um, I've got again planning. So in case you don't know, the other jobs are social media posting for a magazine, marketing for my own business, and doing the YouTube marketing for that channel. So uh, yeah, nope. And there's also Mighty Place, but we were off this week. And there's also the apartment management, which has been wire all over the place. But my family is all helping with that, so a little respite or respite, however you say it. Um, yeah. So all those things I need to drop into place for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Because Sunday I'm going back on the overnight train, and I fear because I haven't heard from Amtrak yet that my like bid for an upgrade, which is the lowest possible bid, will not get me an upgrade. I was hoping Sunday night would be like a bad day and not a lot of people wanting to travel, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. Um, yeah, we've got some exciting things happening at the magazine. We're doing it's an audio book review magazine, and so they're doing their best of in 9 different categories for audiobooks. So if you are an audiobook listener, and I know some of you are and some of you aren't because I've been listening to these bookish or not tags, which is great. But if you are an audiobook listener, you might find some great recommendations, both on the best of lists starting next Wednesday and on the holiday romance list. I just shared that on Facebook. I'm very excited about the holiday romance book bingo card. So, yeah, I've got lots of things going on for December in the reading department. So if you're here for the Booktube side, then oh, it'll be a fun month. That's what I can say. I'll also be traveling in December, so there will probably lots of audiobook reading going on. Traveling on my own, which would be nice. So Rachel says, I don't remember the last time I actually had them. My grandmother used to make them lightly canned. Nice. Best days to travel cause least amount of people traveling. Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna travel on those days because I'll be with family on Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day I'll be back at home. So I figured they'd just be off days, not the most busy. Joanne says, yes, I haven't really eaten, so I'm a bit tired. Warmed up the food, waiting on my mom. Cool. Just got my debut into audiobook and out there earlier this month. Nice. Debut into audiobook. Meaning you just put your book into audiobook or you just started listening to them? Which one? I don't know. Oh, okay. So let's jump into our final sprint for today. There we go. And presto changeo. Good luck with your productivity. Last roundup of my stream, and then I will be seeing you for the fireside chat just after. Okay. And go. 30 minutes instead of 25? No idea. Oh, I wanted to one of Shannon's 3-hour, timers. Oops. Well, whatever it was, we were at break time, so that works for me. Cat's gotta run, enjoyed hanging out. Happy weekend, everybody. Yes, lovely. Jocelyn, gotta put up my Christmas decor. Nephew and I love to decorate. That sounds fun. Sounds like a great weekend activity. And we had Rachel. Number one thing my editor does is take away my commas. 50% of the time, she's right. The other 50% doesn't matter because I'm keeping the comma. Yes, and this was because Leo came back in to say, I just spent way too much time analyzing whether a comma was needed. It's a holiday card. Goodness. Then we also had Emma Bennett popping in. Boop. That is a tongue twister. Thank you, Emma. She's been to see Christmas lights, which also sounds like a good weekend activity for this time of year. Excellent. And Nick just came in. Hey, Nick. Swing by to say hi. So we have just finished. Be very proud of us. 3, 5, maybe 30-minute sprints. I was just rounding up my last video prep, and then I actually did get through my next 3 days trying to figure out done. I'm sure I can. The words just sort of fit in around everything else. So the priorities go magazine work for which I'm being paid, and family time for which I have made a lot of effort to be here, and then exercise fits around in the morning or afternoon, and then writing words fits around morning, afternoon, evening, whenever. So I don't know if that's how you do your scheduling, but that's how it works for me. Oh, all right. Jim says it's still echoing. Let me try to turn off the music for the last part and see if that helps. Maybe. Jocelyn squeezed in one more sentence. Well done. Well done. Hey, every little bit helps. I feel like if I get a chunk, and by a chunk, I mean like 500 words to 700 words, that's usually what I can get. Then I feel like, okay, I've got a good nugget for the day, and I can like add another nugget and then maybe another. Usually it's there's no usual. I should say yesterday I thought maybe I could get like 3 chunks, but I only got 2, so it was like 1,300 words. And I was like, this is good. It flowed when I sat down because I was so occupied with other things. It's like that mind trick where you immerse yourself in something else. So the back brain, if you've read the Scythe trilogy, that may sound familiar. The back brain can like work on something out of mind. So that when you do sit down, you're just like, oh, this is the way the scene is gonna go. And then it just like flows. So maybe that's what you're working on. Who knows? That helped. Maybe you just didn't like the music. Maybe it wasn't my voice. It was just like the sort of synth bass background. People were like, I don't like this. All right. So, no to the background music. Duly noted. Excellent. All right. Well, that was our third and final sprint. The announcements are next up in 15 minutes ish will be my fireside chat with Heather Gregg. Heather is a creative guest, and I think she's from Northern Ireland, but I'm going to start off asking where she's calling in from and where she grew up, because I think that will be fun for my audience to hear. I love listening to her videos on YouTube. She talks about books, and so we will be talking about books and writing and creativity. I've got some good questions lined up. And what's happening elsewhere around the interwebs? Instagram stories, like I said, I've got a few friends' deals up in there, so check them out if you are looking for some fun Kindle reads or other ebooks, especially holiday romance. I did feature the bingo card for holiday romances, so if you're curious about bundling those, and yes, my use of the word bundling was intentional in that context. Check that out over on my Facebook group. I'm looking forward to some leftovers, but I won't get to them till after I have my interview with Heather. It's just things had to fall into place where they would, right? So I'm fitting my needs around that. I'm not getting very far on my 2 Indigenous / nonfiction reads this week. There hasn't been much time for reading. I think I've read a total of 30 pages this week, perhaps. But hopefully we'll get back on track with that when I get back to the train. Instagram, videos, YouTube. Like I said, I'm only 20 subscribers away from 1,000. This is the new personal high. So if you could share the channel and just like say something you like about it that might get people to subscribe and, tune in for some fun stuff, creative stuff, that would be much appreciated on whatever platform you are on. Because I'm very excited to travel again. What else? Box set is out. Good fall reading. Yeah, self-care. That's the last thing, I guess, is just remember to hydrate, nourish yourselves, get out, move your body, digest all that food if you've been in the Thanksgiving throes. Oh, I like that. Thanksgiving throes. That's fun. Oh boy. Okay, so Jocelyn says, thank you, Emma. My goal for the day is 500 words, having to multitask most of the time. Yep. Stacey's here. It's asking, there was music? Yeah, it was really low, and perhaps that's what was giving people the impression that there was an echo, is that it was like a little synth beat in the background. I do that when I have no sound on the timer videos, just so it's not completely blank space. JC says, I got dressed during that sprint. Yay, way to go. And Joanna and Nick are talking. And Rachel, she's trying to give me a fireplace emoji, which candle, book, stack of books. I like it. Couldn't find the fireplace. Yeah, there's no fireplace, so I just do the like little flame. That works for me. Although the tent and camping is fun because that's on my graphics. So yeah, that works for like the fireside chat if you have fire going by your tent. A cheers to 980. Yay. I believe. I love it. And then JC update. We're at 981. It'll probably be gone before I check it, but I love that. I love that. It's happening. It's happening. It's hard to get excited and then like have setbacks in the public forum. So I'll just be excited and enjoy it while it's there and then just keep encouraging and promoting and sharing and all that stuff. So if you guys have something to promote or share in the next 4 minutes, get it in the chat. I'll put it up on the screen. I know Rachel put up her Kickstarter for something of something and something. A Dance of Mist and Fury. Is that it? Yes, the Kickstarter for that. And then there was something else that was on sale, I think. So drop your links. I think everyone is wrenched enough to drop the links. So we'll check that out. I'm going to look for a timer to get ready for my next live stream. I'm going to put some of... Oh, actually, I'm using the fire as the timer, so never mind. I can click out of this tab. One fewer tab. Oh. I will tell you how much I love and appreciate you, Margaret. That's lovely. Thank you, JC. Hey, the rhythm helps people remember. So it worked, right? It worked for me. Canon. I love it. But I got there, I think. I think I got the right one. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. Yes. All right. Well, if I don't see any promo links, I will see myself out. Yeah, that's all I have for today. I hope you got some stuff done. Jocelyn got some sentences. And Leo hopefully got the holiday card done. Yes, yes. And yeah, I'm excited to talk to Heather next for the Fireside Chat of the second one of the month. Um, yeah, I'm feeling much better about the planning. So thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. Remember to walk, digest, hydrate, do some self-care, step away from your family, hang out with your family, whichever one you need to do. All right. Happy reading, everybody. Take care, and I will see you again soon.